Sweet mother of goose, Jack!
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
Hello, my name is Alex, and not too long ago I made a short 20-second video where I recreated a scene from Puss in Boots 2 in Blender. And yeah, it would seem that that was quite popular, so I thought I'd use this opportunity to try out a new method of making behind the scenes videos, with more of an interesting video watching experience. I'm kind of taking a page out of Lazy Purple's book here, because Jesus, the kind of behind the scenes videos I used to make were practically criminal. Who in their right mind would want to watch some tiny baby man ramble about their terrible Minecraft animation for 28 minutes? So I just added it to the actual, like, you know, this place. Embarrassing, right? Yeah, anyway, so this won't be like that at all, as I'm sure is apparent with the animation, the script, and the chill music. By the way, if you wanted to watch that old behind the scenes video, which, why would you do that? You'll find the link downstairs. So we have here the main guys, Jack Horner and Jiminy Cricket. Making the model for Jack Horner actually wasn't that hard. As you can see, compared to the default heavy model, Jack Horner has bigger hands, smaller legs, and a stylish suit. Oh, and a bug. Jiminy Cricket here is, as a few of you noticed, a reference to the Tiny Desk Engineer by Dr. Lalv. Heavy's face required a lot of tweaking to get the right look, but since I'm doing this in Blender, I can just do that. Move some faces around here and there, and we're looking good. As per usual with my latest TF2 animations, this video was made using his animations as TF2 models. Thanks for that, by the way. As well as this, I also tried a new method of animation, where instead of using step-by-step animation, where I just do the whole thing from start to finish linearly, I used pose-to-pose animation. This does make it look slightly choppy in places, but overall it's much easier to get the motions right and smooth them out too. Speaking of animation, I kept various backups of the actual Blender files, which are essentially all just a progression of animation quality and visuals.
Jack?
Well, you know what they say. Can't bake a pie without losing a dozen men.
Oh, that was horrible. Your wish is horrible. You're horrible. You're an irredeemable monster.
Oh, what took you so long, idiot?
Mr. Heavy over here has been suited up with only the most stylish of uniforms. Bro is sopping with drip. He's been equipped with a mixture of the Commissioner's coat, at Dead of Night Dark, and the White Russian, with a coat of pink paint. It's just such a shame that this is almost usable in TF2, because the two body pieces overlap and can't be used at the same time, and add on the fact that the whole look is only 3 cosmetics deep, so it could have been used in TF2 if it were allowed. But it doesn't matter that much, didn't stop me from using it in Blender anyway. Taking the costume off briefly, brace yourself, would reveal just a sad display of a man.
This is getting embarrassing.
So finally, here we are on a trimmed down, tweaked version of the TF2 map Landfall. This is the closest map I could find to the place in the film that actually worked. See, I was going to use Enclosure because it had this really cool cliff edge here, and it actually goes over a ravine, instead of the abyss. But then that didn't work for some reason, missing textures everywhere. Then I tried to use Moss Rock because it had a similar map look, but that didn't really work too. And eventually I just settled for Landfall. And I added some more trees in the background to hopefully emulate the original look I was going for. And I think it worked, but it definitely would have looked better with Enclosure.
The end.
Anyway, that wraps up this behind the scenes video. I hope you enjoyed the new format for these. If you'd like to support this channel and its growth, I don't have a Patreon or anything like that, but one of the best things you can do is just subscribing. Because the more people that subscribe, the higher likelihood that YouTube will see that my channel is progressing, and recommend it to people. I really don't want this whole YouTube endeavour to just fizzle out and die, as I do actually enjoy making these videos for everyone, and not just pumping out random junk. So subscribing would mean a lot to me. But anyway, thanks and goodbye.
Peace.